Inhale. Exhale. On your next breath, go ahead and set a light intention or dedication for today's practice. Inhale. Exhale, seal your intention on your heart. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Midday Yoga. So go ahead and rise that up to standing. As I mentioned, we're going to start standing today. And instead of facing the long way or the short way on your mat forward, I want everyone to face the long way. So today is a harvest moon for October 1st. So instead of starting in sun salutations, we're going to start with some moon salutations. So go ahead and start with your hands at heart center, mountain pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, interlace fingers if you'd like. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sway over to the right. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale over to the left. Exhale, reach. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale to the left. Exhale, back to center. Step your feet out nice and wide, coming into a star pose. So arms out, legs out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, open up your star. Exhale, come into a goddess pose or standing frog. So heels in slightly, toes out. Keep your core engaged. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your heart and chest in your goddess. Exhale, straighten back up. We'll start with our right toes forward, coming into a triangle pose. So reach forward to the right, and then release your right arm down, inside or outside your leg. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale in your triangle. Exhale, come it down to a lunge on your right side. Full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, walk your hands to the inside of your leg and come down almost to a side lunge or like a skandasana. Back heel can lift. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Lift yourself up almost into a malasana. So elbows can be inside your knees or like a low squat. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale, come over to the left in your side low lunge or low surfer's lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift heart and chest slightly. Exhale, come to the lunge on your left side. So hands frame your front foot. Low lunge. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale, plant your back foot. Come back to your triangle on your left. So lifting your arm. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come back up into your star pose. Open your heart and chest. And then slide your feet in. Step your feet back together. Arms reach up. Taking that crescent side stretch. Inhale to the right. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale, back to center. Bring hands to heart center. Take a full breath in. And full breath out. Let's take one more moon salutation. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale, reach to the right. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale brings you back up to center. Inhale to the left, standing crescent stretch. Exhale. Inhale left. Exhale back to center. Step your arms out, step your feet out, star pose, lift your heart and chest, full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring elbows up, turn heels in, goddess pose or standing frog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale, straighten legs, right toes forward, left toes over to the side wall, coming into our triangle, reach. Right arm to the inside or outside of your right leg. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend your front knee. Come down to a low lunge. Full breath in. Full breath out. Then coming into that low side lunge or surfer's lunge, skandasana, right side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly come back to center, almost like a malasana or a yogi squat, low squat, full breath in, full breath out. Take that side lunge on the left. You can lift your right toes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, walk your hands over, low lunge on the left, full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, find a long spine. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Come back to your triangle on your left. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Turn toes in. Star pose. Open heart and chest. Full inhale. Full exhale. Step yourself back in. Feet in, arms up, sway to the right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, center. Sway to the left. Inhale, sway left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center, conscious mountain pose or mountain pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. Awesome job, everybody. Arms by your sides. Turn so that you're facing the short way on your mat or the long way so we can step back. Bring elbows to knees, press palms, coming into a downhill skier. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Release your hands to frame your feet and lunge your right foot back. Release your right knee down. Lift yourself up into a low crescent lunge or an Anjaneyasana. So reaching arms up, or you can rest hands on your front knee if that's better for your balance or better for your shoulders. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink into your hips. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release hands down. Tuck your right toes, lift your back knee up. Step back to a down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Let's move through a nice slow vinyasa. Come forward to your high plank. Lower your knees, and let's lower all the way down. Coming into a sphinx. So bring your elbows under your shoulders, press into your palms, and lift your heart and chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release all the way down. Hands under shoulders, tuck your toes, lift yourself back to your down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it through to the lunge. Drop your back knee down, low crescent lunge or Anjaneyasana. Reach arms up or tap hands to your front knee. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach, try to settle your hips a little more. Exhale, release hands down, tuck back toes behind you, lift your knee, step back, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Move through a nice slow vinyasa, coming forward to your high plank. Lower all the way down. We'll take a full locust this time. Arms by your sides, lift your heart and chest, lift your legs. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release hands under shoulders, tuck your toes. You can come back through the tabletop or lift back to your down dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees, reach arms back. Swing forward and up to a chair pose, reaching high as you settle through hips. Inhale, straighten, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold, coming into our step backs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send your right foot back. Inhale, reach arms back to airplane. Exhale, forward and up to your high crescent lunge. Same position, just back leg lifted. So reaching tall for the ceiling, settle down through hips. Plant your back foot, slowly open up to a warrior two. Arms parallel to the floor. Core is engaged. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Warming up our spine, finding space and reach through our front and side body, through your ribs. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, cartwheel down to a twisted lunge. Right hand planted. Left hand to your knee, your hip, or you can reach up. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, top arm down. Step back, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Move through your vinyasa, or you can stay in your dog. So vinyasas are totally optional from this point on. And we'll meet in our dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Just feel your spine round. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, please sit through. Find your long spine as you look forward. Step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, reach arms back. Come forward and up to your chair. From our chair, we're going to come into our eagle pose. So keep your knees bent. Take your right arm under your left. Ground down through your left leg. Pick your right leg up over your left and squeeze your thighs together. You can leave your big toe out for a kickstand. You can tuck your ankle behind you. Try to find that little lift in your heart and chest. From here, we're coming into crouching eagle. So slowly hinge yourself forward. Find a slight rounding of your spine. Elbows can tap knees or float right in front of them. Now adding on, from our crouching eagle, keeping our eagle arms, let's transition to a warrior three by unraveling our right leg and sending it back. So toes down towards the floor, right heel presses back. Find a little lift in your heart and chest. Then unravel your arms, warrior three. Slowly lift yourself up, knee at 90, arms reach up. Release your arms by your sides first. Keep that strong standing leg. Then release your right foot down. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send your left foot back. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, forward and up to your crescent lunge. Full inhale, full exhale. Plant your back foot, open up to your warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Finding that space, finding that reach. Inhale up and back. Exhale, cartwheel down to your twisted lunge. Left hand planted. Right hand to your knee, your hip, or you can reach tall. Find a reach or find that twist from your center. Take your top arm down, step back, down dog. Full inhale, full exhale. Move through your vinyasa. You can take a sphinx or a full locust in between. You can take a baby cobra instead of the upward facing dog. Just want you to know you have options in these vinyasas. You can also always stay in your dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, dome and round. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, place it through. Find your long spine as you look forward. Step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift to the flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees, reach arms back. Come forward and up to your chair. Transitioning into our eagle. Left arm under right. Pick your left leg up. Wrap it over your right. If you can't quite wrap your arms, you can always grab opposite shoulders. I meant to say that on the last side. So find that little lift in your elbows and your heart and chest, and then ground down through your standing leg. Now slowly hinge forward, taking a small dome in your spine for crouching eagle. Elbows can hover in front of knee or tap your knee. Finding a little lift in your heart and chest, unravel your left leg, send it back. Warrior 3 with eagle arms. Then unravel your arms, reach them back to the warrior 3 or T pose. As you find that lift in your arms, find some lift in your back leg. Slowly hinge forward, left knee comes to 90. Arms reach up. Release arms first, then release your leg. Ground down through a conscious mountain pose. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place your right foot back. Inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, forward and up to your crescent. Just one inhale to reach. Exhale, plant your back foot, open up to your warrior 2. Let's add some movement in our warrior 2. On your inhale, straighten your front leg, reach up. Exhale, bend into your front knee, come back to your 2. Inhale, straighten, reach up, take your gaze up. Exhale, back to your 2. Inhale, straighten, peek up. Exhale, warrior 2. On this inhale, straighten, look up, hold for a moment, take your gaze up, come back to your warrior 2. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Now, just like we did in our dynamic movement, straighten your front leg, reach up and back. Option to grab your wrist, or you can take your hand between your shoulder blades, grab opposite elbow, give yourself a little assist, a little tug. Finding that side body stretch. Come back to center with your upper body. Arms to a T, but front leg is straight. Let's come back to our triangle pose. Left arm forward. Release your left arm to the inside or outside of your leg. If you have a block, you can always bring your hand to a block. Right arm floats up. Find that grounding in your legs. Lift up. Now, option to bring your hand to your hip, your top arm, so your right hand, and walk your right foot in to about 2 or 3 feet. We're transitioning into a half moon. So bend into your front leg. Slowly lift your back leg up with control. So I don't really want this to come from momentum. I want it to come from that left leg strength. Then you have the option to reach your right arm up. So back heel pressing back towards the back of the room. Foot is flexed. Lift your back leg a little higher. Then step it back like you were coming back to a warrior two. Cartwheel down to a lunge. Step back, high plank. From our high plank, we're coming into a side plank. Left hand down, right arms lift as your hips lift. You can vary in your side plank, dropping your inside knee, maybe floating your top leg. On your inhale, reach your top arm forward. Exhale, release it down to the high plank. You can move through your vinyasa from here. You can come back to a dog. You can stay in your dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, dome and round. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, hover your right knee to your right elbow, just float. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, place it through, look forward, step forward, and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. You can bend your knees slightly. This time I want you to reach all the way up, straightening legs, reach tall. Bring hands to heart center. Let's take a dancer's pose, left arm lifted, right arm out to the side. Catch your right foot behind you. Take a moment to press your knees together and grow tall. And when you're ready, moving on breath, kick back into your hand. Option to hinge or reach forward. You can always leave that top arm up if that's better for you. Take one more breath in your dancers. Find that kick, find that reach. And slowly bring yourself back in. Tap your knees at the top. Release your foot. Take a little backstroke or windmill of your arms. Land in your conscious mountain pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place your left foot back. Inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, forward and up to your high crescent lunge. One inhale. Exhale, plant your back foot, open up to your warrior two. Let's add movement in our two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, reach up. Exhale, bend back in. Inhale, straighten, reach, peek up. Exhale to your two. Inhale, straighten, reach, and look up. Exhale, warrior two. On this next inhale, straighten, reach, hold for a moment. Take your gaze up. Slowly come back to your warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, roll. Straighten through your front leg. Catch your wrist or bring your hand in between your shoulder blades. Catch opposite elbow. Give yourself that tug, find some reach. Arms to a T, upper body back to center. Coming back to our straight leg triangle. Right arm reaches. You can bring it down to the floor or to a block. Left arm high. Take one more breath in your triangle. Find reach, find space between your shoulder blades. And bring your left hand to your hip. Walk your back foot in to about 2 or 3 feet. Start to find a light bend in your front knee. If you do have the block, you'll want to take it forward. And then with control, ground down through your right heel. Use your core, use your obliques to pick your left leg up. Half moon. Try to square your shoulders and hips to the side of the room. So not facing down. You want a strong chest. Inhale, lift your back leg, press through that back heel. Exhale, release down, tap a warrior two. Cartwheel down to your lunge. Step back, high plank. Coming into our side plank, right hand presses, left arm lifts. Side plank of your choice. Keep your core engaged and keep your hips lifted. I promise you can hold this. You are stronger than you think. Inhale, top arm forward. Exhale, release it down to your high plank. Move through your vinyasa from here. You can come back to a down dog. You can stay in a down dog. Beautiful choices, everyone. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, hover left knee to left elbow. Pause. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, place it through. Find your long spine, look forward. Step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, slight bend in your knees. This time I want you to reach all the way up and out. Press palms at the top. Bring hands to heart center. Full breath in. Full breath out. Taking dancers on our left side, right arm reaches up, left arm comes out to the left. Catch your foot behind you. Take that moment to grow tall as you kick back into your left hand. So let the kick lift you up. You never want to pull or tug on your leg. You want to kick into your hand. Keep the heart opening of this pose. Heart and chest stay lifted. Take one more breath. Bring yourself back in. Tap your knees. Release your foot. Backstroke or windmill your arms. Land in that grounding conscious mountain pose. Press into feet. Crown of your head lifts. Let it go. Come back to your chair pose, bending your knees and reaching arms up. We're slowly going to sit down towards our mat. So you can come down to a toe stand at first, so lifting your heels and then bringing your bum down, your glutes down, and then you can roll back. We're coming into a boat pose. So you can leave knees bent or you can take legs straight. My legs are super tight because I've been taking spin classes, so I'm gonna leave my knees bent, up to you. From here, we're taking a little bit of oblique work and we're gonna tap our heels. So I want your knees to stay where they are if knees are bent. Find that lift in your heart and chest. Now just your arms and your side body moves. Right hand taps right heel, come back to center. Left fingers tap left heel, back to center. Isolation, right hand, right heel, center. Just moving from your side body, left hand, left heel, center. Take one more set on both sides. Lift your heart and chest. And then slowly roll back. You can bring your knees with you. Maybe take a little rocker sway side to side. Great job, everybody. Release your feet to the floor. Let's take a quick back bend. Taking a bridge or a wheel pose. So in bridge, you can leave your arms by your sides. In wheel, you can bring hands by your ears. Press into your hands to lift up. If you're in the bridge with me, press into hands and feet, lift hips high. Now separate your feet a little more than your hips and see if it allows your hips to lift, or maybe it releases some tension in your low back. Lift a little higher. Release all the way down. Bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees fall out. Taking a Supta Baddha Konasana or supine bound angle. Just take a few breaths. Quick little meditative pose. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Take one more breath. Bring your knees back up to 90. Curl your knees slightly in towards your chest. Just grab right behind your knees and rock and roll yourself up to a seated position. Taking seated head to knee, starting on our right side, pull your left foot into your right thigh. Ground down through your sits bones and reach your arms up. Turn towards your right foot and come down. So bend your knee as much as you need to tap your forehead to knee. Some of us have more flexible legs than others. So if you can reach forward and tap your knee, that's awesome. If not, just find that bend. Option to add a little twist here. So left hand stays on your right foot. You can take your right hand to your knee, twisting inward, or you can take your right arm back, twisting towards the outside of your body. If you took the twist, come back to center. Reach past your right toes and lift yourself back up. Release your arms down. Switch out your legs, left leg long. Right foot placed to the inside of your left thigh. Sits bones ground down as you reach up. Find that light twist and come down for your seated head to knee. Again, you can add a twist, inward or outward. If you took the twist, come back to center. Reach past your left toes, lift up. Release your arms by your sides. Slide your left leg long in front of you. Let's take a supine twist. Bring your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Place your right arm behind you. Lift your left arm up. You can wrap it around your knee, twisting from your middle, or you can bring your elbow to the outside of your knee. Use that elbow and knee compression, pressing into each other for some leverage, and then twist. Inhale, peek back. Exhale, slowly unravel forward, but keep your right leg and knee where it is. Now bring your left leg in, so bending your left knee so that your heel comes towards your right glute. Coming into a cow face pose. Try to stack your knees on top of each other, so just walking your right leg out. If you can't quite do that, just come to your farthest position. So if this is enough for you, you can stop there. Or you can keep this top knee. If it's totally uncomfortable, you can keep this right knee up and just slide your foot in. Take your arms out to the side. Bring your right hand behind you, high, and then bring your left arm behind you, low. If you can reach for opposite fingers, go ahead and pull your hands apart. If not, just press both hands into your backs to make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Yeah, these look good. Take one more inhale. Exhale, unravel your arms. Go ahead and unravel your legs. Send both legs long. Let's take a mini staff pose in between to neutralize. Palms by your hips, fingertips forward. Press into your hips to lift them up. Just a little lift. Release back down. Coming back to our supine twist. Right leg long, left foot to the outside of your right knee. Place your left arm behind you. Lift your right arm up. Wrap it around your knee or bring your elbow to the outside of your knee. Press in for some leverage or wrap around for leverage and find your twist. Keep your front foot flexed, right toes up towards the ceiling, left big toe pressing into your mat. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, peek back. Exhale, slowly unravel just your upper body. Bend your right knee, bringing your right heel into your left glute. If this is enough for you, just leave this left knee where it is. If you're able to walk it across and stack your knees, go ahead. Reach your arms out. This time, right arm comes low, left arm goes high. So left elbow up, right elbow down. Catch opposite fingers if you can, or just press the front of your hand or the back of your hand into your back to help you sit up tall. If you want even more of an intense hip stretch, you can hinge yourself forward. So I already feel this a lot in my hips. I'm not going to do that. But if you wanted to practice this at home and you ever need a good hip stretch, go ahead. Take one more breath to sit up tall. Squeeze your knees together if you can. And then unravel your arms, release them down. Unravel your legs, send them long. Let's come back to that mini staff pose. Press down to lift up. And then release your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let's take a quick butterfly pose or seated bound angle. Interlace hands around your feet and sit up tall. Use your inner thighs to press your knees towards the floor. Then hinge forward, keeping a flat back or a long spine. When you can't keep your spine long anymore, go ahead and dome and round, looking in at your belly button. You can let your arms just relax on your legs. Slowly roll yourself back up to seated. Take your legs long. Let's take one more forward bend. So don't take your legs all the way straight. Dig your heels down and keep a slight bend in your knees. And reach your arms up, growing tall. Use your hips to hinge forward. Grab the outsides of your feet and pull your heart and chest through. You can stay here if this feels nice, or if you don't have any low back issues and it feels good, you can dome or round your spine, again, looking in at your belly button. Just be careful if you do have any low back issues. Sometimes that rounding isn't good for our low back. If you rounded, bring yourself back up. Everyone take a light reach for the ceiling, and then a light reach for your toes as you roll back one vertebrae at a time, coming into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Let your feet fall out and your palms face up if you'd like a traditional Shavasana. You can also come back to the Supta Baddha Konasana, letting the soles of your feet come together. Or if you have a wall handy, or even like a couch or something, you can take your legs up the wall. So if you'd like to do that, just scoot your hips towards a wall, either side, just coming to the side, and then send your legs up. Heels down. In either of these poses, go ahead and close your eyes. Receive your practice and enjoy your final resting pose. As I usually do, I'll bring you out with 3 rings of the bell. So again, feel comfortable closing your eyes and enjoying. If you're in legs up the wall or Supta Baddha and your legs get uncomfortable at any time, you can come back down or just send your legs along. If you're still in your Shavasana, you have a few more minutes to enjoy. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes lightly. When you're ready for a larger movement, hug your knees into your chest. Show yourself some gratitude and thank yourself for coming to yoga this afternoon in the middle of your day. Reach your right or left arm back behind you, rolling onto that side, using your arm as a pillow. Fall into fetal position, a beautiful position of new beginning. Recall your intention or dedication from the beginning of your practice. And you have the option to set a new one if you like. Start to press yourself up to seated, facing forward. Taking a comfortable seat, bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes or glance down at your fingertips and tuck your chin slightly. Let's recognize the peace and light within each and every one of us by bowing forward together and saying namaste or thank you.